Hello, hello, Facebook and YouTube. This is your girl Stephanie, aka Idini Hastu Sapapa. And I'm here doing readings currently on the sign of Aries. So let's get into it. Family, please know that these readings are general, so the message may not apply to everyone. But I feel like there's a lot of wisdom in my readings, so you should be able to glean some wisdom from it. Divine forces of unconditional love of the highest macrocosm of love, light, peaceful health, and prosperity. What does the sign of Aries need to know for their highest good? Only high vibrational energies are allowed in this space. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, divine forces of unconditional love for the highest macrocosm. Please clear out any low vibrational energies that may be in this space. I send you away with love and light, lower vibrational energies, and I pray for your ascension, but you are not welcomed here. Divine forces of unconditional love, light, peaceful health, and prosperity of the highest macrocosm. Please bring clear and accurate messages for the sign of Aries. Please and thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, so we have the Prince of Cups along with the Four of Swords, Queen of Discs, clarified by the Chariot card. Then we have the Six of Cups, clarified by the Magician. Overall energy here is the Five of Cups, disappointment. Alright, so Aries, there's some disappointment going on. A relationship, perhaps with another figure. Surrender to inner peace. Surrender your attachments to results. Surrender, rest, and sleep. Alright, so in the past readings, a lot of earth energy has come through. And so with this Queen of Discs, which is the Queen of Pentacles energy, moving forward, willpower and determination, clarified by surrender your attachments to results. Means you should, maybe it's time for you to just kind of let it go. Let this relationship go. But without resentments, because it says the formula to success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. So I don't know if you have done anything to make it happen, but it says holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. It says surrender your ego. So maybe again, there is a calling for you to bring some healing to this earth energy, this matriarch, mother figure type energy. It's time for you to, go ahead and make amends. Whether that person accepts it or not, you just need to do what you need to do. It says surrender to inner peace here. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. So we have that clarified by the Rabbit Spirit card here. Overall energy is the Leonard Cohen card. It says when it comes to art, all that matters is telling your story well. Again, surrender ego. It says cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. As clarified by the cosmic egg, which is, I believe, the crown chakra. There's a lot of, and then we do have the Magician card here, so there's a lot of power that you have, Aries. We have completion. We have the completion coming out here twice. It's time for you to put it into this ego you have. Okay? It's time for you to come from your heart. You're putting on a front. It says completion, harmony. It's time for you to bring harmony back into your life and with this earth sign. It says the cosmic egg is the final card in the journey of the animal spirit deck, and it represents the unfolding of cosmic consciousness. This state emerges after we've tread the path for quite some time, and through self-effort, grace, we experience self-realization. A sense of contentment and oneness spontaneously arises from within us. So maybe you're coming into this cosmic revelation that is going to bring about a sense of contentment and oneness within yourself. That's going to lift the veil of your self-limiting beliefs. It says when the essence of the cosmic egg has not been activated, we may feel as if we will never get there, or that we travel alone, disconnected from others. Even if our encounter with this card is brief, appearing as a momentary glimmer or flash of interconnectedness, its potent energy stays with us. The cosmic egg is a remedy for the fragmentation of modern life. It's through the power of this card that we are reminded of the cosmic contract at the beginning. We hold on to life. Let me make sure I said that right. Yeah, written at the beginning. It says we hold on to life, and life holds on to us. The journey is complete, but it does not end. The cosmic egg in the 7th chakra. The subtle essence of the cosmic egg resides at the crown chakra at the top of the head, called the Sarara. One of the aims of yoga and meditation practice is to channel energy from the base of the spine upward towards the Sahasrara, which each of the lower 6 chakras plays an important role along this journey, and once the final epicenter of consciousness is activated, it is said to radiate a light of a million suns. Suns, fire. Aries is that fire energy. So there may be a sudden revelation that comes into you that's going to help you to release your ego. Okay, and come from your heart. And help you to cultivate gratitude and be of service to others. No longer allowing your big ego to work against you, but to bring in humility so that you can further your goals. So we have the rabbit card here, which is afraid of everything, overwhelmed and frozen. Spirit is asking you to surrender to inner peace. Okay? Because you may be in your mind a lot about, what others may think or pleasing others. But Spirit is wanting you to put it into into this mask that you're putting on, this show that you're putting on, and surrender to the gentleness that is truly you, Aries. Not this fire, rah, 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 but that inner generosity that you know that is you. Okay? But you're so afraid of coming from the heart and being gentle and being soft for some reason. It says the rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it so loudly that one day the eagle hears him and says, oh, that's a great idea. Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared, most often about the future, and we become our own worst enemy. So don't fear if you go to make amends with this earth energy, as we do have the Queen of Discs clarified by the Chariot, wanting to move forward, having that will and determination to go to this Queen of Discs, this earth energy, and make amends. Don't worry about how the results will turn out. Okay, like it says, worrying about the future, most often we're worried about the future, become your worst enemy, and don't take that step. We have the Dolly Parton card here clarifying this rabbit energy, well, all of this energy, the Dolly Parton card here, and it says caution will get you nowhere. The most precious diamonds are sometimes disguised as rhinestones. Okay, it says we spin up a dust cloud of fear, then complain to others that we are lost. You're spinning up all of this, all of these excuses as to why the relationship probably has fallen apart. But spinning up a cloud of fear and then complaining that you're lost. You're not lost. You know exactly where you are and what happened and how to fix it. Okay, it says, notice your thoughts and words, O rabbit. They shape your destiny. It says, when out of balance, over explains or talks fast. When in balance, sensitive, is a problem solver and a good listener. That's what it's going to take for you to make amends. When you are making amends, it calls for you to surrender to inner peace, to cultivate gratitude, and to come from your heart, to be sensitive, a problem solver, and a good listener. To bring it to balance, a day of silence. Okay, so now we move into this Queen of Disc energy and the Chariot. Surrender your attachment to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen and let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. Clarified by the Unicorn card, which is that card of spirit, and let's see, that's 201, and it that breaks down to 3, which is the energy of expansion. And so the Unicorn card speaks a lot of, in the same energy as that Cosmic Ed card, which spoke about, an awakening happening, a spiritual awakening. As the Unicorn card says, reconnecting to higher wisdom or divinity. Surrender your attachments to results when it comes to you making amends with this earth sign, okay? Because this is not about you forgiving them. It's not about their reaction. This is about your spiritual growth and your spiritual elevation and your evolution, okay? So again, reconnecting to higher wisdom or divinity. It's difficult to hear, see, or think of unicorn without immediately questioning if it's real or did they ever exist, perhaps long ago. The mind answers maybe, or it could be, or no way. This very contemplation explains our relationship with divinity, okay? It can encapsulate our wavering belief in the unicorn. And that's perhaps why you're in this fear energy of the rabbit and are afraid of coming from the heart, because of a lack of spirituality and security when it comes to divinity and, its existence. It says we wonder where our intuition comes from and if we can really trust it. We think about a higher power and our mind hesitates between yes, no, and maybe. Is it male or female? Does it have a name? Is it just a feeling? The Unicorn card appears and wakes us up to curiosity about the higher self and the divine. It is a card of questioning, exploring, and contemplating. And you want the spiritual energy can't come in when you're harboring a lot of hate and resentment, within you. It's clarified by the Janis Joplin card. It says, evolve, but don't compromise. You're all you've got. It says the power of love must replace the love of power. Okay? So again, that ego, power, your love, you have a love for your ego right now. And that is what's causing this disappointment in your life with this perhaps this mother figure or earth sign. But it says evolve, but don't compromise your heart. Okay? You've evolved, Aries. And perhaps you're trying to take on a more assertive role so that you can, get respect, but you're losing your true self, that gentleness, that generosity that is you, trying to put up this front of toughness. Okay, it says you are far greater than the sum of your fears. So surrender your attachment to the results, whatever fear you may have of reconciling, and just do what you need to do to heal. As we have the Six of Cups clarified by the Magician, as you do that and heal, you open up yourself to being the ultimate alchemist, of bringing, of being able to manifest all of your desires and wish. wishes, you know, being able to be in this energy um, of surrender and rest and sleep. It says to prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirits. Aries, this is a very spiritual card. You have a lot of spiritual cards here in regards to the animal spirit deck. Okay? Because we have the cosmic egg card, which is one of the major arcana like spirit cards in this animal spirit deck. Then we have the unicorn card, which is one, again, with the circle on top, the infinite, another one of those, the major arcana within this deck. And then not only that, you have the sea serpent, which is another, one of those major cards. So this is a very spiritual time for you, Aries. The sea serpent card, that was uncalled for. But I guess it's my fault. But the sea serpent card, let's see. What does it say? Healing emotional wounds, expressing desires. Exactly. It says the sea serpent represents the energy of expression, whether it's emotions, creativity, sensuality, or desire. The sea serpent helps us move and direct our energy to a healthy current. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most. Our hearts are at ease and our relationships are meaningful and enduring. We loosen the grip of self-judgment, releasing your attachments to results, right? Releasing self-judgment, and we let the cool waters of forgiveness, again, reconciling your relationship. We let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. And with that, cool waters in to heal the wounds, we have that surrender to rest and sleep, So, yeah, this is all about healing and spirit coming in to usher in this healing, to allow you to surrender to passion and to surrender to play. But first, you must surrender this ego. It says, when the energy of the sea serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in muddy waters. Exactly. The current of expression stagnates in some areas of our lives, and in other places it floods. It's important to remember, no matter what the waters of our emotional lives look like, the sea serpent loves us just the same. Like a mother, right? When I said the mother energy, like a mother, she wraps herself around us, and that goes off with what I said in their last reading too, about this, you stepping forward and making amends. This earth energy is going to embrace you. It's going to embrace you, but you have to overcome your ego. You have to take accountability for your actions, okay? So it says, like a mother, she wraps herself around us in a gesture of protection. She supports us as we learn to express our true nature. The sea serpent and the second chakra. The subtle energy of the sea serpent occupies the area of the Hana chakra, located deep within the pelvic bowl. This chakra is known as our center of creativity and desire, and is associated with the water element. Shavastisthana translate as in her own abode, indicating this chakra as the home of the divine mother, or Kundalini herself, the second chakra. Ashe. It's clarified by the musical oracle card Lou Reed. And it says here, I think of you, but not that often. It says, survive your own war. Learn to walk hand in hand with magic and loss. Okay? So, this could be the energy of, it says, I think of you, but not that often. And then we have the sea serpent, surrender to rest and sleep. I feel like once you release this and make amends, perhaps, you'll be able again to be opened up to more creativity, where that where, you know, this heavy energy doesn't consume you anymore. Perhaps, or you could just be surrendering the whole situation. You know, you have the choice to do either or. But I feel like this earth energy is a very important energy in your life. It may not be a relationship or intimate relationship. It could be a friendship or a familial family relationship. And there's something that you two were meant to do in this lifetime that, you know, you could be forfeiting if you don't do what you know you're being called to do. Free will is for everyone, okay? And so you can try to walk away from this if you want and just focus on inner healing. And that could possibly work too, as long as you release that resentment, release that your attachments to the failing of the relationship, and just becoming, you know, being at peace with it. I feel eventually it still would need to happen, but, you know, it's totally up to you. But it says, I think of you, but not that often. Survive your own war. Learn to walk hand in hand with magic, as we do have the Magician card here, and loss. So I'm thinking that this is you doing what you need to do, making amends, taking accountability, and, you know, maybe this earth sign won't allow you back into their life, but at that point, when it comes to the soul contract, it's on them. Okay, you've done what you need to do. Now the ball is in their court. You're free. You've let that burden off your shoulder, because as soon as you do, you will fly. Okay, there is so much abundance, so much creativity, so much, so many accomplishments and great, so much greatness just waiting for you, Aries. But it's going to take you releasing, you know, releasing a lot of this weight that this perhaps conflict has caused you. Alright, so that's what I'm getting here. Again, this message is not for everyone. It's a general message, so I'm probably only going to apply to a few people, but that's what I have here. That's what I'm getting. So I hope that helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Please like, share, subscribe if you like the reading. If you want to donate to the channel, my Cash App link will be in the description box below. If you want a personal reading, my email address will be in the description box as well. So go ahead and just shoot me an email and we'll go from there. I love you all, and until next time, peace.